Welcome to Spirited Investigations, and welcome to New Mexico's haunted history. This list of 10 is part of a playlist of gentle listening, spooky collections from across the USA. The screen fades to black so you can enjoy the stories without distractions if relaxing or studying. Please do consider a like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. First, we have the St. James Hotel in Cimarron. Perched in the once lawless town of Cimarron, the St. James Hotel dates back to 1872 and served as a Wild West saloon inn frequented by infamous outlaws like Jesse James and Billy the Kid. Legend says there are still 22 bullet holes lodged in its dining room ceiling, silent testaments to the shootouts that took place there. Over the decades, over 26 violent deaths occurred within its walls, and many believe their restless spirits linger. Guests report hearing the gasps of a frontier judge, allegedly poisoned for enforcing the law, and the crying of a small girl somewhere nearby. Room 18 is locked indefinitely, after visitors reported being pushed by the ghost of Thomas James Wright, who was shot there after a poker dispute. With its authentic 19th century decor, creaking floors, and ghostly tales, the St. James remains one of New Mexico's most enduring and eerie haunted hotels. Second on our list is La Posada in Santa Fe. Built in the 1880s, the mansion was once the home of the Starb family. Julia Starb was a prominent socialite whose life turned tragic after the death of her infant daughter. Grief consumed her, and she died in 1896 at just 52 years old. During a 1979 incident, a hotel employee claimed to see a beautifully dressed translucent woman dressed in Starb-era finery. In a 1991 account, guests reported hearing a disembodied voice softly call, "I'm in here," after a clerk knocked on a sealed door, thought to be Julia pleading from beyond the grave. Today her presence is still felt in the reservoir of rooms and corridors that were once her home, adding an ancient layer of haunted elegance to Santa Fe's premier resort. At spot number 3 is the legend of La Llorona, or the Weeping Woman. It's a favourite of mine due to the amount of online ghost video collections that feature her. It should be on anyone's paranormal bingo card for ghost shows. Anyway, La Llorona was a mother who, in a jealous rage, drowned her children and then committed suicide, forever damned to wander in her flowing white dress, wailing for the children she lost. Parents have long used her story to keep children from wandering near water at night. There have been numerous sightings of misty female figures haunting streams, and sounds such as sorrowful cries after dark, which echo across the southwest. Though perhaps folklore, many insist the mournful sobs in the night belong to a real spirit trapped between worlds, an unsettling blend of tragedy and warning passed down for centuries. At number 4 is New Mexico State Penitentiary near Santa Fe. This defunct penitentiary, located about 15 miles south of Santa Fe, was the site of one of the most violent prison riots in U.S. history in 1980. Over 2 days, inmates brutally tortured guards and fellow inmates, with 33 killed during the chaos. Now closed, the crumbling facility remains open only for tours, but visitors and paranormal investigators report cold spots, oppressive atmospheres, and strange sounds echoing through vacant cells. Some claim to hear whispers and footsteps in areas where nothing is visible. Given its bloody past, many believe the souls of the tortured and the tormentors still linger, ghosts entwined in the building's violent legacy. Halfway through the list at number 5 is Holy Cross Sanatorium Ruins in Deming. Originally called Camp Cody during World War I, this location was converted into a tuberculosis sanatorium in the 1930s. Most of the complex was destroyed by fire in 1939, but the remaining ruins gained a macabre reputation. By the 1980s, rumours circulated of satanic gatherings and animal sacrifices on its grounds. Locals believe a dark presence still haunts the site. If you graffiti your name on the walls, legend says, you risk a curse and potentially dying within a year. Amongst the crumbling stone, many report voices, strange lights, and a pervasive sense of evil lurking in the ruins, making it one of New Mexico's most notorious haunted sites. At number 6 is Dawson Cemetery in the ghost town of Dawson. Once a booming coal mining town, Dawson Cemetery is the lone remaining landmark of a community devastated by 2 major mining disasters in 1913 and 1923, which claimed over 380 lives. Today, the silent rows of tombstones on top of the hill overlook the abandoned town site. Many visitors report a heavy, sombre atmosphere, with reports of disembodied moans, muffled weeping, and the occasional flicker of unexplained lights among the graves. Paranormal investigators have also noted cold spots and sudden gusts of wind, even on still days. The combination of tragedy, silence, and isolation makes Dawson Cemetery not just a historical site, but a chilling echo of lives lost to the unforgiving minds below. For number 7, we have the Hotel Eckland in Clayton. Built in 1892 as a saloon and gambling hall, Hotel Eckland in Clayton has earned a reputation as New Mexico's most haunted hotel. Room 307 is the epicenter of supernatural activity. Guests frequently report creaking floorboards, icy drafts, and faint whispers when no one's around. Faces may appear and disappear in wallpaper. Legend speaks of a maid named Irene who died within the hotel's walls. Her spirit is said to linger, replaying her final moments. Additionally, the adjacent Union County Courthouse is rumored haunted by outlaw Black Jack Ketchum, whose tragic hanging is believed to have left a residual presence, marked by shadowy figures and phantom footsteps. At number 8 is Albuquerque Press Club in Albuquerque. Mrs. M, a lady in a black shawl, is the most famous ghost and said to roam the premises. Patrons and staff have reported hearing the unmistakable tap of high heels echoing in empty corridors and witnessed piano keys struck without any visible hand guiding them. Cold spots and sudden slamming doors add to the eerie ambience. Regulars recount feeling watched or sensing someone brushing past them in dead-end corridors. Though charming by day, the building's atmosphere takes on a more ominous tone once night falls. At number 9 is the Chemo Theatre in Albuquerque. The historic Chemo Theatre, that's K-I-M-O, is an Art Deco marvel from 1927 and said to be haunted by 2 distinct spirits. The most well-known is Robbie Darnall, a 6-year-old boy tragically killed in a lobby boiler explosion in 1951. Robbie loves the theatre. Theatre staff have left candies and toys backstage to appease him, and many see his apparition or hear his playful laughter echoing through darkened wings. Another spirit, a bonnet-clad woman, has been witnessed drifting in the aisles during performances. Phantom whispers, footsteps, and flickering lights have been reported by staff. Today, Chemo hosts both theatrical performances and paranormal tours, blending art and the supernatural into one haunting experience. Finally, at number 10 is Uraca Mesa in Angel Fire. High above the Val Vidal in northern Mexico, Uraca Mesa is shrouded in Native American legend and fear. Considered a portal or gateway to malevolent realms by tribal law, Uraca Mesa sits atop a band of volcanic rock believed to harbour spiritual energies. Visitors and campers frequently report feelings of intense unease, of dizziness, overheating, and auditory phenomena like whispers and voices on the wind. Hikers have told of sudden equipment malfunctions, sudden altitude-like effects, and disorientation, even in fair weather. Its reputation is so eerie that many locals advise against camping near the mesa, and even seasoned backpackers leave at the first sign of anomalous experiences. Uraca's aura remains a potent reminder that some places resist rational explanation. Thank you for joining us on this little journey. From haunted theatres to portals of the supernatural, New Mexico has a highly distinctive blend of hauntings and legends. I hope you'll be around for the next one.